Oh, did we need this? I'm not talking as much about the Twins lineup as I am about Twins fans. An offensive outburst tonight. Look at this swing from Edouard Julien. Beautiful, so simple, and he pulls this home run. Usually he's the Apotaco guy. Pulls this one. Joey Gallo shows him. I'll show you a real majestic one here. Over the bullpen. Gallo's return to the lineup. 3-run home run for Joey Gallo. And then Trevor Larnach hitting cleanup tonight. Goes to dead center. That's not an easy place to hit home run either at Fenway. That's a blast. That's another 3-run home run for the Twins. And all that wiggle room, all that run support for Joe Ryan allowed Brent Headrick to get his major league debut out of the way, and he was amped up because you could tell by his third pitch here that he bounces in. But he settled in quite nicely, and we'll see here he strikes out Rafael Devers, superstar, in his major league debut. Had a great outing, finished the final 3 innings, so he gets a 3-inning save. And watch this guy pitch a lot, and I'm pretty sure this is the first time I've seen him smile right here. I'm talking to Jeffer, so good to see. Very intense guy on the mound. But here is the box score. Twins only 6 strikeouts. I was a little bit worried this was going to be a get-right start for Corey Kluber, who's looked terrible this year. But the Twins jump all over him. Just 6 strikeouts tonight with 4 walks. I think they were 4 for 8 with runners in scoring position or something crazy like that. Again, Joe Ryan was great. Didn't have any highlights of him tonight, but a quality start from him. Pitched well with the lead, did a very nice job. And then you see that line from Brent Headrick, again in his major league debut. Very nice outing, picking up a save in his debut. Cool story for him, Brent Headrick. Down in St. Paul, Jorge Polanco on the rehab trail and testing out that knee injury that he's coming back from. Had to beat out this infield single like a flash down the line there. He got a good smile on his way there. He was also tested because Matt Wallner hit a bullet to the first baseman. They had to scamper back to the base. He made it back. So Polanco getting a lot of tests. Will show some defensive highlights from him. He had played in the field the other night and didn't have really any chances in the field. So just taking a look at how he's moving around out there. And I thought it was encouraging that the weather turned in St. Paul. It started raining, and they did not take Polanco out. So that tells me that they're not super concerned about that. He's got to be very close. As you can see, couldn't make that play, but makes that diving stop, playing in the mud, having a good time. So he stayed in there. This game was in a delay as I'm recording this. Josh Winder on the rehab trail also pitched. Unfortunately, he didn't pitch particularly well. Here's the second pitch, goes out for a home run. Winder also walked a couple batters in this one, only faced 7 men and gave up the home run and a couple walks. So, but he did have some moments. He strikes out a guy here, and obviously when you're on a rehab assignment, the biggest thing is just getting work in and see how you recover. But would have liked to seen him a little bit more sharp, that's for sure. David Festa, you could say that about David Festa too. Although he did strike out 6 batters in this outing, just 4 1/3 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, 3 walks on 83 pitches. So not as good of control as usual from Festa. But he's adjusting to Double-A quite well. And then Brooks Lee, this is his first error of the year. Brooks Lee kind of makes a nice little grab there with a little pirouette, and then just airmails the throw for his first error of the early going here. Obviously, we're going to keep a very close eye on his defense. It's going to be a big part of where he ends up. Down in Cedar Rapids, Jose Salas got a hit and drew a couple walks, but not a whole lot going for Cedar Rapids tonight other than that. Kyle Jones, the Twins' 7th-round pick from this most recent draft, had a rough start and is off to a bit of a slow start with them. A 5.65 ERA thus far, only lasted 3 innings tonight. Shifting over to Fort Myers, and something struck me about this lineup. Ricardo Olivar, who is usually a catcher, not only played outfield, which I knew he did, but he played center field. Would have loved to have seen that. He had a great game, a 3-hit game, and then also Andrew Cassetti homered again. He homered last night. And then on the mound, Develson Aria had a great start, 5 no-hit innings with 4 strikeouts and 2 walks. If nothing, put him on your prospect name list. Again, that was Develson Aria, a dude, 22-year-old out of the Dominican Republic. Thank you, everybody, for checking this out. Thanks to the members for sponsoring this video. Here are the premium members. We'll talk again soon.